Really? That's it.
Yeah, I'm recording right now. It's a treasure chest. Maybe you need to use just kill everyone in the area. Maybe one of those types.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because usually they have those kinds too. So the lights would turn off once you kill everyone. Yeah, there's a sentry. Arrow to the eye. This looks so much cooler in real life.
Nice.
Yep, there you go. Got my ceiling thing treated. Surround tower, surround sound towers, dual subs. And they're the single point KEFs that are designed originally for testing surround sound before surround sound even existed. So these speakers pretty much exist for the purpose of atmos and surround sound, and were designed before it was even called that. It was called ambisonic or ambiphonic audio, and the concept was channelless surround sound, where you could put the speaker anywhere, and it would just sound like you could simulate the sound of outdoors inside of a room. And that was what the project started off with between KEF and B and O. B and O are famous for their DSP, while KEF were famous for their basically they were a smart materials company back when they were originally designing just it's Kent Engineering Foundry. So they're designing just materials in general. So when they had to design the first standardized monitor for sound, they made it for the BBC. So they're actually the ones behind the original studio monitor. So they were also recruited to be the ones that would bring it to the next level, and be the ones who would create speakers that wouldn't have any phase in issues. So they created these full range speakers that have the ability to use the tweeter and the woofer together as if they're one speaker, because the woofer actually works as a waveguide to the tweeter. So they're time matched like a clock, and they're profiled so that the sound and from the tweeter is geometrically aligned with the the profile of the woofer. So wherever you sit in the room, you're always getting even sound, and the sound always sounds tonal. Every speaker sounds exactly like it's just one point of sound, so you don't get comb filtering. So it's so cool. In America, JBL rock the the arenas and movie theaters, and Clips took the concept and tried to scale it to that type of sound to the home living room, using the standard the height of the ceiling being about 8 feet, and the average dimension of the living room, so that anticipating that speakers be placed in the corners, they created these horn speakers that would be able to replicate what it would sound like to be in an arena but smaller, or a movie theater but smaller. Whereas KEF went the other way, where they tried to make their speakers sound as much like real life as possible. So what they did was they always try to make it so that voices sound as convincing as possible. So they're these two completely different philosophies. So the sound of a bass and the sound of an organ would sound like a bass and an organ, and you could tell the difference as easily as you could tell the difference between two voices, because they realized that humans, just like with faces, could tell the difference between two voices